You know, these Commanders exceeded expectations. They came into this year with an unknown commodity in Jaden Daniels. Is he a runner? Is he a thrower? We just don't know. But to make this kind of leap already in year one in this Dan Quinn, Josh Harris era, and make the Commanders not a laughingstock anymore. I mean, under Daniel Snyder, I mean, they were a pathetic franchise, but under new ownership, the changes have been unreal. And there was a funny report leading into the championship game where the former owner, Daniel Snyder, is livid over the Commanders' recent success. Well, now if you look at it, it's only up from here. I mean, you have Jaden Daniels, who had the best rookie campaign ever. You have a lot of great pieces heading into this offseason. There's nothing but to look forward to for the future. I mean, nobody expected them to have this type of ceiling already. And I think a few things that now they need to improve on is definitely shore up this defense. I mean, the gap between how to corral this Eagles running attack and just their weapons is going to be key in trying to remain competitive in the NFC East. So I think the secondary is pretty solid. They have one with Mikey Sanistril, but definitely need to revamp the secondary. The defensive line is old, and I think Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne unfortunately have been past their prime, and injuries have definitely caught up with this team. But a lot to look forward to. The offensive line looks a lot better, and I think at this point they just need to find out another receiver to pair with Terry McLaurin, because when he is shut down, I mean, sure, Zach Ertz had a phenomenal game, but that's not a winning formula, especially to beat a team that has so much firepower like the Philadelphia Eagles. Something else the Commanders need to work on is, as long as Cliff Kingsbury stays, which I hope he does for the sake of Jaden Daniels' development, is simply they need to find a way to keep the turnovers down. In 3 games against the Eagles, they've had 11 turnovers, and that's just not a winning formula. And that's including 3 interceptions from Jaden Daniels. This is the one team that Jaden Daniels has had problems with, especially with turnovers. And as the team as a whole, we've seen a lot of turnovers with the Washington offense. But the goal this offseason is to make the improvements that I mentioned, but is to also make sure that they don't fall into the notorious sophomore slump, just like the Houston Texans did.